coming back to school with me. We could have done it all so easily.
Hi, my name is Craig Thompson Wood. I'm the board game teacher. Thanks for coming to the classroom. Today we're taking a look at the third part in what is the 6-part series of empowering modern learners and how board games fits into that. Today's lesson, access to technology. According to the Empowering Modern Learners document, access to technology is defined as follows. Reliable and equitable access to technology is fundamental to education today because it connects learners to the people, information, and tools they need. Modern learners use technology to explore new possibilities, form new connections, and participate as global citizens. Most important, access to technology gives all learners a voice to engage fully with their world, no matter who they are or how they learn, and helps us achieve inclusion for all. Now, I will admit, in looking at this, I was a little challenged at first to think about how board games and technology really come together. I mean, there are some superficial connections, like there are some board games which use apps, but as I thought more about it, I started to come up with some more ways in which board games can support and be part of empowering modern learners. One needs to just think a little bit outside the box in this, in that if you're looking at games and games that you're using in the classroom, then using the technology that is out there to research and find out about the games, to learn more about it, to learn and to allow the students to explore the games can be one way to do that. So to research strategies of a game, or to research the history of a game, but the other way that I would recommend more highly to use technology with a board game is in the development of your own game. So students can use the technology to research information about their game. If there's a particular theme that they're using that they need to get some information on, if the game involves some types of learning that they may want to research the information about, in the development of the rules, the word processing that they have to do in order to come up with a finished document. Also in the graphic design and the whole creative concepts that they're going to be creating and the components of the game may very well do with technology, both in an artistic sense, maybe even getting a 3D printer to print some of the components and things you would need for the game. I mean, there really is a lot of ways that technology can be used in the creation of your own game, and the creation of your own game allows for a whole wealth of opportunities for learning. One of my colleagues at the school here, Jonathan So, who you can follow on Twitter at Mr. So Classroom, was also talking to me and saying, when you think about technology, technology really is at its most rudimentary form a tool that we use to assist us in our learning. And if we are using even a board game in the classroom, then to some extent we could be even arguing that that is technology. To simply put board and dice in front of a student is technology. Cards, whatever it is that you're using, is a form of technology too. Thanks, Mr. So. And finally, I would like to talk about the SAMR model. SAMR, S-A-M-R, stands for Substitution, Augmentation, Modification, and Redefinition, which is what teachers are being encouraged to do in order to elevate their teaching to the new levels of technology, where we're looking at doing things in a different way. So instead of doing a test on paper or an assignment on a piece of paper, have them doing it on Google Forms, then elevates it to a new level of technology and gets the students into more of that world. I was thinking myself how I might use this in conjunction with board games. Now, I know there are already out there things like Board Game Arena and Vassal, which are programs in which people can play games online with other people online, but they have to sit in front of the computer and play it. What I want to do is I want to propose now, and if any of the viewers here are from another country, because that's going to be my first stipulation, I want to get people from other countries of the world, 3, 4, even up to 5 other people from other countries, and I want to challenge you and your classes to a game of worldwide cockroach poker. So I've come up with a way in which we can do this internationally. So if you're interested, please email me or leave me a message in the comment section below, and I'll give you some more information about that and how I plan to do this one. But Let's be part of the first international game of cockroach poker. I would also like to just say one more time, very excited, I just got the flyer in today about the March 24th conference. It's the parent conference at Mississauga Secondary School. I will be there teaching empowering modern learners and gamification. So how games and board games and gamification can lead to empowering modern learners, which is exactly what I'm doing in this 6-part series. So it's a good little lead up for me into my conference. Well, that's going to wrap it up for today. If you have any questions about empowering modern learners, if you have any questions about technology and how board games can relate to that, if you can think of any ways that board games and technology kind of blend together that I missed, please leave me a message in the comment section below. It's always great to hear from the viewers. Well, until next time, I'm Craig Thompson-Wood, the board game teacher, saying thanks for coming to the classroom.
Are you coming back to school with me?